The year is 2007. My husband and I walk into the rec room of the MDA summer camp to pick up our oldest son, Zachary. There he is, beaming from ear to ear, face glowing, so happy to see us and share his week-long summer camp experience. Then he realizes what our appearance really means. It's over. No more summer camp, no more fun, no more friends. He struggles to hold back the tears, but is unsuccessful. Zach was 21 years old and would no longer be able to participate in programs like this as he is an adult. It was his first and last summer camp experience. However, this was the same year the MDA made the decision to lower the participation age to 18. All those who were looking forward to being part of summer camp for a few more years were devastated. No more activities suitable for their special needs, no more continuation of developing friendships. It had been the highlight of Zach's life. Now he was descending into terrible depression. He was lonely, angry, and sad, and I didn't know how to fix it. Efforts were made to bring these special needs young adults together, but it became increasingly evident that it was impossible. They needed to be in community, and I couldn't find anything to meet that need. Fast forward to 2008. We had taken a month-long coast-to-coast trip with Zach and had met another special needs family in Florida. Rick and Nancy and their daughter Nicole were from the Yukon Territory in Alaska, and we from Southern California, brought together in Lakeland, Florida. That chance God-arranged meeting ultimately turned out to be the catalyst for the project I'm about to share with you. Zach, along with Nancy and Nicole, set my heart ablaze with possibility on how we could build a community of their peers and go beyond just physical care. My name is Sandra Newman, mother, widow, and primary caregiver of my oldest son, Zachary. I'm also the founder of Eden's Wellspring, a not-for-profit created to meet the physical, social, and emotional needs of physically disabled critical care young adults. Nicole was born with spina bifida, and my son Zach with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a muscle wasting disease. In the next 10 minutes, I invite you to hear their story and what we believe to be a viable solution to the transition from child to adult for these special people. Since July 1999, my son Zachary has required 24/7 critical care giving and is ventilator dependent and wheelchair bound. Zach, like other young adults, dreams and hopes for a rich, independent life and yearns to live on his own with an identity separate from me. Go figure. Zach has taught me tenacity and how to continue to dream no matter the circumstance. Nicole, born with spina bifida, taught me what it means to go beyond physical limitations through her artwork and the creation of her own business, even though she was very limited in her mobility. Just like many other young women, she dreamed of being married and having children. I share with every parent here the desire to see their child grow and mature with all the best opportunities before them and the unlocking of their inherent gift and independent potential. And then as a caregiver with a child who grows older as I do, questions like these begin to plague me. What will happen to my child if I can no longer care for him? Who will offer him hope and possibility instead of just warehousing? These are questions that are not unique to me, but are unique to families as caregivers. Nearly 900,000 family caregivers of the developmentally disabled alone are over the age of 60, and that figure does not include those caring for the physically disabled who are critical care and living longer. The stress of such intensive caregiving, the social cost and lost productivity as wage earners are taken out of the marketplace, and the loss of what would be a normal transition of children leaving home cannot be overstated. My husband passed away from Lewy body dementia, but lived longer than is typical thanks to my care. Zach, now 33, is well past his expiration date of 15 years of age, thanks also to my care and supervision. I know how to do caregiving and how to assemble good care teams. And having had our own business for over 30 years, I also know how business needs to be structured and operated. I am well qualified to oversee the vision and implementation of Eden's Wellspring. The medical industry has made huge advances in science and in care modalities, but the issue of what to do with these young people as they reach maturity and the social programs for children are no longer available to them after age 18 has yet to be resolved. As these advances have been made in the treatment and care of children with terminal disease processes, there is an increasing need to provide a living situation where these young people can move into adulthood and gain a sense of independence while developing socialization skills among their own peer group. Dr. Michael Lucarini of Summit Medicine and Pediatrics says, the need for these young adults who require 24-hour care to be in a setting where they can thrive emotionally and be around peers and share the kinds of conversations and interactions that are essential to health and wellness from an emotional maturation standpoint is critical. I was moved to tears after reading Troy's comment in the MDA magazine. I have spinal muscular atrophy, and I have a brother who has SMA also. We both need a place to live that has attendant personal care services. The only option is a nursing home where they know nothing about muscular dystrophy, and we would be at least 20 years younger than anyone else at the nursing home. No one explains that the cute little kids with MD grow up, and their aging parents can't take care of them anymore, and there is no place to go. Anyone know of a place where it's possible to live and not be isolated in an old folks nursing home? Seriously willing to move anywhere. Eden's Wellspring is designed to meet this need. It is a community where physically disabled, critical care young people can live, interact with each other, have opportunities to experience nature while developing the gifts God has given each of them. We look beyond what is seen to what is possible. As Chantal Hall has said, let them count us with the dreamers. Those who see the impossible become reality. Time is fleeting for all of us, and I've learned from Zach and Nicole that every breath and every heartbeat is a gift. Never, ever give up. Where there is breath, there is hope. By now, you are probably asking, what can I do? First, many of the families are isolated because the care is so intensive. Offer support. Sometimes just a phone call or a card of encouragement is enough to help caregivers know they are not forgotten, nor are their children. If you can, go for a visit. As the commercial says, see me. Second, support programs such as Eden's Wellspring. If you can't find one, then consider supporting us. Ours is a multidiscipline approach with a focus on the environment in which these young people will live and play. Good care, beautiful surroundings promoting peace and healing, opportunities for camping, art, socialization, and interaction with nature, while working to develop mindfulness in all we do. These are our goals. Third, I invite you to fill out the contact card provided and personally handing it to me. I would love to meet you, shake your hand, hear your story, and stay in touch. You can help raise awareness of the need for programs such as Eden's Wellspring through your support and circle of influence. Like and share our Facebook page and website information with your friends and family and encourage them to do the same. Consider donating or holding a fundraiser on our behalf. As an example, with a donation of $500, either as an individual donation or through a group fundraising effort, you will become a founding member of our ongoing 10,000 Faces Building a Community campaign. 120 $500 Faces donation blocks have already been secured towards our goal. Through your generosity, you will have the satisfaction of knowing you are helping a marginalized and nearly forgotten group of young people and their families reach a greater potential. Your participation will be part of our wall of thanksgiving and remembrance, with your name and dedication engraved on each $500 block donated. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. And most of all, I thank you for all your prayers. None of this can happen without you. We have a window of opportunity to help young people such as Zach, Nicole, and Troy. For many, time is running out, and the dreams locked inside them will never be fully expressed. We can help the ones who are coming after. Together, we can make a difference. And by the way, Nicole Turner, the young woman with spina bifida, one of the heroes of this story, did not live to see the fulfillment of Eden's Wellspring. She has gone on to glory and now dances with the one who loves her most. She was just 31 years old.